they can find me there. Yaki never told her who they were in an attempt to protect her.
The OKC bombing and the mysterious murder of Sergeant Terrence Yaki, just another thread in all of these interweaving tales that I can't properly summarize for you here at the end of the show. What we quickly want to mention are the couple latest episodes of Outside the Box from Alex Ansary from right here in Portland, Oregon, broadcast on Portland Community Media. Episodes 250 and 251, talking to a Libertarian candidate for the Oregon Senate, Mark Delphine.com. And in episode 251, Alex talks to Tom Horn about transhumanism and the potential future of the human race and all that entails. Latest episode from Clyde Lewis, live on KUFO, right here in Portland. Archives available, zeropointradio.com. Twisted Tales of the B-Movie Apocalypse. The article and the most recent episode provided. And at the bottom of this posting, and what we want to remind you here about at the end of this show, is Clyde Lewis's AC/DC God show tomorrow night in Portland, Oregon at the Kenton Masonic Lodge. Going into eschatology and the Antichrist. It's going to be a good time. I'm excited to go. You can get all the info from groundzeromedia.org as well as zeropointradio.com. If you can't be there, go to zeropointradio.com to figure out how you can listen live. And again, Media Monarchy will be there on the scene. I missed it last week, so we'll get last week's and this week's creepy customers coming to MediaMonarchy.com in the past 2 weeks, going from the oldest, Texas Parks and Wildlife Department out of Austin, NASA out of Lanham, Maryland, Googling about the birth control pill, Lawrence Livermore Laboratory, U.S. Courts out of D.C., they Googled Ira Einhorn, the Navy Network Information Center out of Jacksonville, North Carolina, and the Bowling Air Force Library Services out of Washington, D.C. Then this last week, we had Honeywell International out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Google Media Monarchy. The National Library of Medicine out of Potomac, Maryland, was reading about doctor admitting to euthanizing patients during Katrina. That story we covered last year on MediaMonarchy.com. Foundation for Community Empowerment, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the National Institute of Nuclear Physics, and some garbled list of U.S. government GSA, LSA, Reg 9. Creepy customers indeed. It's interesting to see who visits your website when you deal in open source intelligence. And again, that's what this is all about. It's all open source, fair use, not breaking any laws. Alternative news, politics, conspiracies, and cover-ups, all for you here on MediaMonarchy.com. My name's James Evan Pilato. I am your host and webmaster of the site and show, reminding you to get active or get radioactive. Take care.
MediaMonarchy.com is your source for alternative news, politics, conspiracies and cover-ups. Featuring weekly radio shows on the Portland Radio Authority, PRAradio.org, the World Next Week video series with CorbettReport.com, plus special interview episodes, B-sides, mixtapes and so much more. Send news tips to MediaMonarchy@gmail.com. You can make a donation or mail media to the Monarchy at P.O. Box 12165, Portland, Oregon 97212. Thanks to all the internet and community radio stations who broadcast these shows, and most of all, thanks to you. Remember, don't hate the media, become the media.
Whether you went on with the diary, or whether you did not go up with it, made no difference. The thought police would get him just the same.
It has the power to change you in ways you've never dreamed. Doug.